Hello everyone, today we work on Magnolia flower. That's a small size. What we'll need: scissors, a pencil, an awl, thin glue stick, and a regular chopstick. Of course we need a glue gun, a stack of papers, and our template number 1. What we do first, we trace our templates on a paper. I use awl. This does the same work as the pencil but does not leave marks which may be visible if you are not precise enough. Look how visible this mark is. That's really enough for you to see it and to cut. Trace templates and cut them. For one flower we will need 5 petals. Take a stack of 5 and start curling. Use a hot glue stick as a curling tool. I use a thin one which is 7 mm thick, and this is the perfect size for magnolia petals. See how it should look like. Pay some attention to how I curl. That's not the straight line which is parallel to the bottom. That is a diagonal. Diagonal to the bottom corner of the petal. This is the best way to curl magnolia petals. It gives the most natural look, I would say. Now we cut. We cut flowers 2 inches long for template we use in this video, which is number 1. Now we need to assemble our flower. We will need a circle in size of 3 inches. I prefer to use a cut-out flower with 5 petals. Actually, you could use a regular circle, but draw a star or a flower or just leave 5 marks, which will help you to spread petals evenly. Now we need to shape our petals. Glue them, overlapping no more than 2/3 of the cut of the inch. 5 petals. Ready now. Now we need to glue them to the base. I use a tiny piece of thread which I glue, forming a loop, so my customers can hang flowers to the hook or the pin, whatever they use. Tiny dot of glue and stick petal to the base. All the same we do with the second one. Keep your eye on the center of the base. You can even mark it for yourself. Do the same job. Keep the same space between petals and between the bottom of the petal and the center of the circle. Be very careful with the last petal. That's pretty tricky. It's better to hide it underneath the first one, so all 5 petals look absolutely similar. Here we go. Here is our magnolia flower. Now we need to make a center. I'll show you a trick. So, very easy one. Take a circle which is 2 to 3 inches in size. I use 2.5 inches one. Mark a center of the circle and start cutting. Do not touch the mark, so do not cut the circle through. Make cards at 90 degrees first, then cut each flap at 45 degrees, each one. Do not rush. And now each flap again cut in halves. That's very tricky step. Here is very easy to cut through. So keep an eye on the center and do not rush. That's it. So now you have this kind of fan out of circle. Take your awl and curl each second flap first. That's the easiest and safest way to curl the whole circle. You can use an awl, you can use a chopstick, any other really thin and smooth curling tool you have. That's really easy, but takes some time and practice to get to use it. That's it, almost there. And here we go. That's our super easy center for small flowers. Just spread all the curls evenly and glue it to the flower. That's it. Ta-da! Your flower is almost ready. We just need to cover this mark. I use a pearl semi. This way. Ready! Magnolia flower with a very cute center. You can play around centers. You can use our hydrangea template for this kind of center, or fat spider, we call it this way. Take two and stick them together.